In the quiet town of Oakwood, Illinois, a sense of unease settled over the residents on April 10th, 2002. 17-year-old Sarah Jenkins was getting ready for school, unaware of the horror that awaited her. She lived with her parents, Mark and Lisa, and her younger brother, Alex, in a cozy two-story house on Elm Street. As Sarah descended the stairs, she noticed the front door was open and the screen door was torn. She felt a shiver, but brushed it off as mere carelessness. Her parents were in the kitchen, sipping coffee and discussing their day. Sarah joined them, and they chatted about their plans. Unbeknownst to them, a figure watched from the shadows. Daniel Lee, a 32-year-old former convict with a history of violence, had been stalking Sarah for months. He had been observing the Jenkins family, studying their routines, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. As the family finished breakfast, Sarah grabbed her backpack and headed out to catch the bus. Daniel followed her, keeping a safe distance. He watched as she boarded the bus and rode away to school. Meanwhile, back at the Jenkins residence, Mark and Lisa went about their day, unaware of the horror that was about to unfold. Daniel snuck into the house, his heart racing with excitement. He crept upstairs, his eyes fixed on Alex's bedroom door. In a shocking turn of events, Daniel abducted Alex, binding and gagging him. He then waited patiently for Sarah to return home from school. When she walked through the front door, Daniel pounced, overpowering her and dragging her upstairs. Daniel subjected Sarah and Alex to unimaginable cruelty, committing heinous crimes including kidnapping, assault, and sexual assault. His actions were driven by a warped desire for control and domination. As the sun began to set, Daniel fled the scene, leaving behind a trail of destruction and devastation. The Jenkins family was forever shattered. Their lives changed in an instant. The investigation that followed was one of the most extensive in Oakwood's history. Detectives scoured the neighborhood, collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. But Daniel had covered his tracks well, leaving few clues behind. It wasn't until a month later, when a suspicious neighbor reported seeing Daniel lurking around the Jenkins house, that the police finally had their break. They apprehended Daniel and brought him in for questioning. As the truth began to unravel, the community was left reeling in shock. How could such evil have lurked in their midst, hidden behind a mask of normalcy? The trial that followed was a harrowing testament to the brutality of Daniel's crimes. In the end, justice was served, but the scars of that fateful day would never fully heal. The Jenkins family would always carry the memories of that horrific day, a reminder of the darkness that had invaded their lives.